everybody. This is part 61 now. I decided to do it today instead of Monday, just so y'all can have a look at this game again before I take my weekend break. I usually don't do any gaming on the weekend, so we always have too much to do, like going to the store, going to church, and all that stuff. It's probably going to be a pretty short episode again. Because I'm not as tired as I was yesterday, but I don't know why what it's doing. That stupid Cortana thing just opened up again.
Hello,
my lady.
Great. Oh, we've got all sorts
You
of
won't
here.
find nicer food anywhere.
Madam?
If you fight any...
Well, I'm not going to
hello.
do much today. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Stephanie Young, and I started this gameplay series. I'm sorry I didn't finish it. I didn't record myself finishing it. The game. I did beat the game, and yeah, most of the people died, but at least they all respawned. It was all good. Yeah, I started this gameplay for stroke recovery series because of because in 2016 I had a minor stroke, and it took my right hand mostly. It might have taken some of my processing and stuff, but I didn't really notice. But I did yeah, I managed to get most of everything back with some occupational therapy and lots of video gaming, console gaming, because the controller, for some reason holding the controller really helps me to recover. In that same year, in 2016, they told me I had a rare genetic neurovascular disease called moyamoya, which causes the blood vessel to be numerous and tiny. And it's called moyamoya. Moyamoya means puffs of smoke, and it was first discovered in East Asia. And moyamoya means puffs of smoke in Japanese, because of the CT and MRI scans, the many blood vessels appeared like puffs of smoke. They were so numerous and tiny. Because normal people have just a few
Your Majesty.
large blood vessels in their brain. But moyamoya, it also causes atherosclerosis, I guess, because the blood vessels are so tiny. It causes the carotid arteries to completely close up, and yeah, I recovered from the 2016 stroke, but then again in 2019 I had a series of massive strokes that
Greetings, Your Majesty.
took just about everything from me. I used to be an artist, took my left hand, which I used for art, It also took a lot of my logic and processing and my short-term memory.
Here, have this.
Thank
I have
you.
run
From
out
me.
of cheese. I am hoping you have some.
Thank you for your custom.
You're always
come
welcome.
again.
Cannot wait
here.
to see it, Your Majesty.
I just
At
had
your
to
command.
accept the gift from that guy. Anyway, guys,
She is higher quality.
it also took
lower
as it is
price.
more than
That's what I
60% of my vision.
Incredible but true. This shop is
Great
all
quality.
Took my dominant left hand.
Best.
What's my dominant hand? Took a lot of the feeling on the left side of my
What
body.
is happening with your little girl? How is she doing?
Please, accept this gift, Your Majesty.
I am certain you will find my prices
But
agreeable.
yeah, I'm gonna do a few
Thank you.
forging attempts.
I hope
Blacksmithing
your
job.
experience here was
I hope
pleasant.
things are good with you.
Your Majesty. Hello.
Want to buy
That
goods
just
from a shop
helps me to
owned
get
by
my
a famous
reflexes back.
hero?
I still can barely feel
Then come here.
left side of my body. This helps me get some reflexes back.
That is a good one.
Best establishment.
A nice sharp one.
I have the best shop in Aurora.
Concoctions and tonics for every
That is a blade of excellence.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get everything back with
If you are in the market for quality,
It should sell.
Oh, bad.
Expect.
I messed that one up. Not that it matters. I have tons of gold now.
greetings,
My
Your
queen
Majesty.
has tons of gold.
Always feel like home.
It is all right.
I guess I'm just
Not
messing them up
perfect.
on purpose now. I don't need gold, so I am.
Listen, everyone.
That blade's complete.
The economy
So
is
sorry
in
for that.
terrible
Greetings,
shape.
esteemed
We're
customer.
desperate.
my thanks.
Be more careful
I'm
next
just
time.
messing them up on purpose now.
Beg you.
Try to hit the blade.
Sorry for chewing gum again.
I do put
Want to
certain
buy
items
goods
on
from a
sale
shop
from time
owned
to
by
time.
a famous
Quit
hero?
for now.
Then
Might
come
just quit
here.
the game for now.
The best in
You got
all
mini-game.
Aurora.
concoctions and tonics for every possible need. Available
I'll start it
here.
back up.
The finest goods in
Oh,
all
good
Aurora.
I need to
I
stay on
sell
top
them.
of
Always
things.
a pleasure to
to
serve
browse.
one with a discerning eye.
Splendid.
I can
Thank
see
you.
That's a fine blade.
I'm trying to do other things to get my memory back, like Remembery. There's a game called Remembery for phones.
Not the best. But
Well, I
it is
used to be an
possible.
artist, singer. I lost my singing voice
The
when I had the
prices are
strokes.
reasonable here.
That blade is complete.
I'm gonna quit this again so I can focus on telling you the story. I lost at first. Yeah, I couldn't feel the series of strokes in 2019. I lost the ability to walk at first because I couldn't feel my left side. I still can barely feel it,
want
but
to buy goods.
most
Always a
of
pleasure
the
to
shops
serve
are
one
I,
famous
I still can barely feel it, but
Then come
it's
here.
gotten much better now.
Thing today.
I've had to reduce my prices.
Do come
I'm not
back.
even
Thank you for
making
your
a
custom.
profit.
Let's see what else I can.
Best
Please
goods for
accept
sale
my
in
humble
all
thanks.
Maybe I'll try
Working with
one of these mage outfits.
What can I do
all
for you?
Like
The
goods
latest
from a
fashions
shop
are
owned
available
by
on
a famous
prices.
hero.
Very well.
Such a level. Then come here. I might as well be giving things away.
Incredible.
You've acquired a full suit, one which lends itself perfectly to casting spells. If you didn't unleash massive destruction while wearing this, you'd be missing an opportunity.
I like that mage suit. It's nice.
That
Magic suit.
ensemble is sure to make
It's
all the
pretty.
female magic users
Speaking of
envious.
magic, I love RPGs so much. Also, in around 2014-ish, I came up with, well, the original concept I made was in 2010, and it's
Any other business to attend to?
let's get a couple of gifts.
That appears to be all of the gifts.
I made a game project based off of Chronicles of Narnia and other. Yeah, the world is allegorical, like Chronicles of Narnia, but it's called the world is called Tokala.
Man's best friend, as they say. Now, I was never quite sure whether that meant after all
Yeah.
human friends have been
Tokala
considered
means
or
fox
before.
in Native American, and it's a Native American word for fox, and so I kind of revolved the world around foxes.
To look upon this wall
So the
does
Aslan
put
character
things
is
in
a fox
perspective,
named
doesn't it?
Tokus, and there are a lot of foxes, and there's a fox race I call the Tocalis race, and also made another race called the Mertani. They're like little elf nymph people, you know. They look like kind of like children with pointy ears, and they have like curved spines so they can jump. They only have like 2 toes on their feet. They almost look like birds in a way, but they're people. They like people, like a bird shape almost, you know. They're kind of cute, and I even think they might lay eggs. I don't know. The males and the females look the same. They look like little kids, and the Tocalis race is like fox people, like the Khajiit in Skyrim. They're like anthropomorphic foxes, and my friends have made some races, and I've helped them come up with some of them. My friend, one of my friends helped her make a race of desert people like the Aurorans in this one. I named them Selvani. They're brown like the Aurorans, but they got little white freckles on their faces. And another one she came up with was the what I like to call them pale guardians, because they got like pale translucent skin. You can see the little blue veins under their skin, and yeah, and the desert people, they mostly have like purple eyes. The original concept she made was purple eyes, but I came up with other colors for them. Just helping her out a little, you know, just helping by diversifying the eye colors. Like I added like yellow eyes, gold eyes, red eyes, and like a lot of colors that aren't really natural eye colors to them. Because I want it to be a fully customizable game. You make a character and you can decide what they look like to the utmost extent, you know? So I want to have a full customization, you know, like Elder Scrolls games have. This game doesn't have it, but Elder Scrolls do. Well,
There's a
as
new
always,
gift
since
for
I did lose my singing voice, I used to do singing for lots of mods and stuff for Skyrim, voice acting and stuff, and I made music. I'm trying to get back to music composition, but so far I haven't really made any real music composition yet. I mean, I attempted it once. I did make a, guess you could call it a composition. It was like yesterday I made a kind of it's like a mash of chords, like random high information chords to add to my, I call it my brain music folder. Because I was inspired by Rick Beato. He posted a video about his son Dylan, how when his son Dylan was in his mom's womb as a baby, they played this high information music for him. So I thought it would be a good tool to help out moms, like future moms, you know, who are pregnant with their babies, and so they can play high information or classical music and fast piano jazz music and stuff for their children in the womb. I also recommend a snap or that you put on your phone called Neural. It's spelled like Nurryl, and it's not free though. You can you gotta subscribe to it. For any moms out there who are expecting a baby or just found out they're pregnant, you know, they can start, even if they just found out they're pregnant, they can just start right away and play music there. Anyway, I was gonna say, I was gonna.
You have a decidedly noble air about you. It suits you.
I was gonna sing a song. Oh, I forgot to mention all the mods I made for games. I made a
I'm sorry to say you have no
texture
unopened
series for
gifts at
Skyrim
the
called the
moment.
Recolored series. That just recolors a bunch of cities and towns in Skyrim, and also made a couple of mesh replacers. I made one called Foxes Reimagined, and I haven't been active on Nexus mods since like 2016 or 2015. I mean, but I think someone has hacked into my account on there, and they're endorsing mods for me, which I guess is nice for them to do. Even though it doesn't, I think they're liking things that I might have liked if I were still on there. You know, like various mesh replacers and stuff. But I haven't actually been on that site in years. You know, I went on there to check my profile and it said I was still
You do spend quite a lot
endorsing
of time
things,
running around the world. I hope you're not overdoing it.
Like, I'm not endorsing anything in there. But if anyone goes to Nexus
He
Mods,
seems particularly cheerful today, I think.
nexusmods.com, and look up Arisen 1. It's just Arisen 1, no space in between. Capital A, Arisen 1. Yeah, I named it Arisen because of the game Dragon's Dogma I was playing at the time. The main hero character is called the Arisen because they're killed by this dragon Gregory, and somehow they come back to life, and they create a sidekick which is called a pawn. And I'm thinking the Pale Guardian characters in Project Tokala, they're kind of like pawns. They don't fight on their own. They have to fight beneath somebody, like pawns. They kind of behave like an insect colony.
Man's best friend, as they say. Now, I was never quite sure whether that meant
they need a leader.
After all human friends
but my
have been
plan is to make the
before.
character my friend came up with, she called her Dessa. I plan to make her a party member, and eventually he can return her to her people, and she becomes like the leader of her people. That's what I plan on doing, even though they don't that's not their typical way. They usually just follow other people. You have to have a master. They're like sell swords, you know, kinda. But they don't work for pay. They work for free. Cell swords are also called myrmidons, pawns, and they're also androgynous. They're not like
today, I think.
male or female. They're kind of like intersex people in the middle, in between genders, and yeah, I call them the Pale Guardians. So if anyone ever decides to play the game later when it finally, it's gonna be years and years and years before it releases. So we've got barely any work done on it. I just have a few 3D models and animations done, but 3D models are not really detailed or anything. I have some like various animations for them and poses and stuff. I got an idle animation, and I got few, like I have a spell casting animation. But I haven't made any animations for the wielding weapons or anything yet, and I haven't made any weapons like bows yet. I've just made a few swords and knives for it so far. I haven't made the effect for the spells yet, but my friend who was working on the engine and stuff, he added some spell effects to it in the Unreal Engine. Like a fireball spell, I think is what he added. But if anyone wants to check it out, it's called Project Tokala, Tokala. Or I plan on calling it Realms of Tokala eventually. But yeah, as far as mods go, I voiced a bunch of characters for Skyrim mods, like interesting NPCs, and Rigmora Bruma. I did another one called Sexy Maids of Skyrim. I did a random character for that one, and I did some mesh replacers like Foxes Reimagined and Polar Bears of Skyrim. Just replaces the polar bears with the ice bears with polar bear mesh. And, I made a bunch of texture mods. I made a couple of texture mods for Fallout 4. I made one called Touch of Green, which just greenifies the environment in Fallout 4. I also made a Winter Wonderland mod for when you want to play during like Christmas or something to help get into the Christmas mood, you know. But anyway, I'll sing a song for you guys since what was I gonna do? What song am I gonna do?
I'm in
I know
awe
I've sung
of
this
the
a lot.
magical force of your presence.
My Jesus, I love thee. I know thou art mine. For thee all the follies of sin I resign. My gracious Redeemer, my Savior art thou. If ever I love thee, my Jesus, 'tis now. I love thee because thou hast first loved me, and purchased my pardon on Calvary's tree. I love thee for wearing the thorns upon thy brow. If ever I love thee, my Jesus, 'tis now. In mansions of glory and endless delight, I'll ever adore thee in heaven so bright. I'll sing with thy glittering crown on thy brow. If ever I love thee, my Jesus, 'tis now. My Jesus, 'tis now. Alright, anyway, cheers guys. Till next time. Bye. Bye bye bye.